We have I only listened to a part of the voicemail, but it is so fucking good.
Oh my God.
I think when he started saying to me, I go, I'm stopping this so I don't react because I didn't want to wait.
Okay.
So anyway, we have stuff to go. We have stuff to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God. I don't even know. Like, I just need a sip and then.
Yeah, I just need my lime.
My lime. How much lime did you put in? Is that why it tastes like that?
I think I'd put too much, maybe.
No. There's
probably
no such
never
thing.
enough.
I mean,
I probably put in 10 milligrams.
Oh, that's.
Well, I did 1, 2.
Oh, that's, yeah. You're supposed to measure it in the cap.
Yeah, so I did it like this.
Oh, okay.
So I filled it like here.
Oh.
1.
Don't waste it.
Ew, that was sick. I'm even calling myself out.
That was drug addict move.
That was like vile. Yeah, that was like the bath salts are running out.
You're like, no.
You're like, don't waste it. I'm like, okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Not Well, I Can't Speak English. I'm Bobby.
And I'm Jim.
And we're back, bitch.
Oh, my God.
Hi, Dave.
We have been gone so long on vacation.
Everybody's so sad that we've been gone.
Did we skip a week?
Yeah.
We had to. Sorry.
We actually almost broke the record last month for the most listens.
What?
Yeah, we're doing this.
Okay,
This is
I love
what we
it.
do. This is how we go. Up, and then a little dip, and then up, and then a little dip, and then up, a big up, and then a big dip,
Okay.
and then another dip, but then an up. So we do this like thing where we're still
Are we
increasing.
dipping this week or what?
We're dipping this month because we missed a week. But we still got decent amount of...
Sorry, guys.
We're still in the Filipino
We're just humans,
number.
too, and we have to go on vacation.
Well, it's going to be interesting because I do speak about this in here, and I actually want to say, maybe I'll just do the reverse order.
Okay.
So basically, I don't know what the fuck, but taking off a week, I was like so excited to not do anything, I think. And then this week I was like, why? Like, this is so much work. But then I remembered why.
Yeah.
And this is why. No, I just needed to get back into the groove, because once I go out of a groove, regardless of what it is.
Yeah, you're done. It's
like even
your
vacation at
drone.
work.
It's like your drone, your painting, your music making.
All of it. It just keeps going in circles and circles.
You're like really into it, and then you're really out of it.
It's so bad. It's like actually a disease. I'm not kidding. I've said that. I really feel like I need professional help. Like,
You need to read that book, How to Fix Your Back Again.
Well-
Because you can fix yourself.
oh yeah,
How to fix your back pain.
I need to. It's TMS. It's my mental. I need to
TMS, yes.
Well, and this is why I'm glad. Like, I am actually was thinking about it, and I'm like, I really am glad I'm going on that solo trip. To be honest, like, I want to be silent. I am going to make an album.
You're gonna fuck my slutty little mouth.
I decided I was going to be like Bon Iver and make a little album, but it's going to be horrible, and it's not going to be played.
I can't wait to listen.
But I was thinking, like, I need like a theme or like a
Yeah.
This is really gay and really stupid, but I think I'm like at my wit's end. Like, I just need to be quiet and go into my creative mode without any pressures of anything. I actually hope it rains some of the time.
You're going to be jerking off the whole trip. I don't know what you're thinking you're going to do.
Well, I have a lot to say. Like, this is going to be a really sporadic show. Sorry, especially with this mixed in lemon lime marijuana mix. I got approved for Cialis.
Oh, good.
I'm not actually a fan.
What do
I
you mean
am a
by
fan.
approved?
Well, I went on Hims.
Oh, okay. You didn't want to ask Randall.
Fuck Randall. I haven't talked to him in months.
Oh, okay,
I'm ready
I
to
didn't
actually.
realize
I'm actually ready to. My next visit to a doctor, I think I'm just going to switch.
You need to go to Michael.
Or I need to go to like
you're not married, so.
Well, it's true, but he won't give me any drugs.
Like,
I need somebody who can give me drugs.
Here's your oxycodone.
Yeah, he's like, here's your
He's afraid of
200 milligram Tylenol. I'm like,
Zofran. Yeah, it's like, it's not going to work.
Zofran is the.
It's
the
heaven.
best. It's the best.
It's literally.
I'm sorry, they need to put that over the counter.
It's life changing.
It really is.
Like
if you think you're hungover, just take a Zofran. You're fine.
it's so
like,
bad.
legitimately.
I think it's not over the counter because it encourages everyone to drink more. Like,
It encourages everybody to be complete savages.
you're
and
like,
be like,
oh,
well,
I'm fine. Oh, I'm not sick anymore. Well, time to go back to the bar.
It's great. It's fucking great.
It's so bad. Okay, so you got approved for Cialis on Hims. Good.
Yeah, I just did that
Did you try
randomly.
it out yet?
No, I haven't got my first dose.
Oh, you won't believe it.
Well, and I was even reading how like
You won't even.
like a lot of your body, like your blood vessels are open, and like your dick will hang lower.
Oh no, yeah, it's like
I'm
firm.
ready.
It's like it's like a good day dick all the time.
Right, like it's like it encourages like open veins.
And then like the littlest thing might on like looking online or maybe
I was kind of scared of that part. Like, oh no, but I need to get the erections going again. I was thinking
you literally will get. You'll be like, what? You'll be like, oh. Okay. Whoa.
Well, I think this is like part of my midlife, maybe, because like 39's here.
That's gonna come up this episode because I realized that as I was doing your Instagram profile posting thing, I was like,
oh, so cute.
I was like, you're welcome.
You're like, check your Instagram. I'm like, I'm on the fucking plane. Like, I'm not really
I was
sure.
like, pay $28 for shitty internet.
And I tried. It was only $8 actually, and I was like,
that's
okay,
not too bad.
And then,
but then it still doesn't load.
It didn't work.
I know.
I
It's
was
like, what am I paying for? Just give us internet. Like, if the pilots can see everything in the world, we should have internet.
Here's Delta. Delta gives it to you if you're a SkyMile member.
I know. Or if you're a Delta One, like I
exactly. So fuck Southwest. I mean, they do give free bags.
It's not okay. But then like I'm posting and I was like, wait, this is 39. And then I was like, I had a panic. I literally was like, he's leading the way. Like it's going full blast into 40 way before me. And I'm just like, okay.
I actually think this is our official 4-year anniversary too, which really puts a fucking spin on things. We're so popular.
Like,
whoa, girl, fuck.
4 years.
4 fucking years. Almost half a decade.
4 years. We're almost out of this bedroom.
Yep. We're almost out and into our own studio one day. We just need about 75 more Thatchers is what we need. Thank you, Thatcher.
Thatcher?
Our best friend.
Thatcher.
Yeah, our Thatcher.
I thought that was a new
like a bird.
Patreon.
Yeah.
I thought it was like Patreon or something. I'm
like
like,
Twitter.
Oh, no.
It's
Yeah.
Thatcher. Isn't
we
that
need
a
more
bird?
Thatchers. Yeah,
Yeah,
a thatch.
okay.
A nut hatch.
A thatch, a hut natch.
Honey. So
So
you're
we're
almost
back.
40.
Yeah.
So you're almost 40.
I'm almost 40. I'm on a fucking collision course to hell. I'm about to fucking have a nervous breakdown, and I'm getting on Cialis.
At least you'll have an erection.
I'm thinking that's also part of my like.
no,
I need to be
you
sexual
can't get
again
one now. So you're like, wait.
because
Yeah, I was gonna say
maybe in Wilton
Well, this will come up when you discuss Wilton, but I know when I go out and I want to be ready to go, but I'm not ready to go, it's like it puts a damper on things.
It does. It's like
you're
boring.
like having fun, and then you're like, what if I don't get hard for this person?
What if I don't even care? I really just want it to help everything. I'm thinking maybe it'll make
other people think you care.
Well, and spark like
Listen that fucking weed.
And honestly, that's half the trick.
Well,
I'm not going to say why I know, but
I just want to feel that 20-year-old cock again.
Yeah.
And I know it might not happen right away, and I know it might.
We're not going to get back to 15, but we might get back to 20.
I mean, 25. Even 30.
I know.
I mean, something. And honey, I don't know if you're there yet either. That's the fucked up part.
I'm not quite.
Because between like 35 and 37 is when my dick decided that it was pretty much. Like
out
everything's shifted, everything's shifting. Like my body's changing,
hangs low. Yep. Everything's.
It's just gross. It's just
my tits are starting to just. Even when I've lost weight,
you don't have that spring back.
No, nothing's springing.
That youth spring. That little that A cup. You know what I mean? Like
and same with the dick. It's just like.
Now I don't care if mine falls farther down. Just keep going, babe.
If you need to droop,
hit the floor.
That's the one thing that doesn't droop, though. I'll tell you.
Well, except for my balls. So
those
my balls are just engorging everything at this point. So that's great.
Those are dragging on the ground.
So anyway,
can I make a comment about when I went to Myrtle Beach right before I was packing? You made me think of this.
Okay.
Your balls. So
my balls can bring some.
I put on a Speedo and I was like telling Matt, I was like, I'm going to wear this in Myrtle Beach. And he's like, you are? I was like, yeah, you can too. He's like, they don't make Speedos for this fat ass. And I was like, they make one for Bobby, so they definitely make them for you.
Honey, you might not be able to get a large because if your ass is an XXL, you're going to have to go with the XXL.
Oh my God.
And that's okay. Honestly, if you have a fat ass and you're wearing it's hot.
Yeah, people, I tried to tell him that he needs to pack that ass into a Speedo.
Pack the ass in the Speedo, then the front won't matter because your ass will be all over it.
And it does kind of pull back, yeah.
It does, oh yeah.
It eats it.
I hate it, but I also love it. I don't even care anymore. I'm honestly don't even fucking care.
I know.
I'm going to be that old creep. Actually, I got to tell you a story. We got to just keep moving.
We got to keep moving because
I do want to show you some like these little news events that have happened. And this one thing happened in particular that I was like,
girl, roll my eyes.
Whoa, girl, fuck. Where's accidentally? Are you on purpose drinking wine out of a coffee cup?
How do you think I start my day?
Wow, the truth comes out.
No, this is a chai.
Oh, I had to get my chai latte before I came over
with almond milk. It's a dirty chai
you're
as
such a
well.
faggot.
It's a dirty chai with almond milk.
He's a faggot. Okay. This right here has me absolutely. I'm fucking confused.
Gooped, gagged.
And I'm sure people have seen it because we were a little delayed on the situation. But I mean,
#vacation.
But yeah, like it's okay.
Y'all are not prepared. So this person, Logan, is with their mother at a Target.
I've never seen this.
Oh, you'll see it.
Sees this, so they start recording.
You're literally doing blackface.
Yeah. Me later.
In the middle of the store.
Lester Holt did whiteface. Nobody said shit. Where's your pride section? I need to know.
We're past.
Oh, I thought they were celebrating this and they took our flag forever. No? I was wrong. My bad. Stop at Target.
Then why are you here?
I just take pictures. Join me.
I do take
Post it on my Facebook, please. My Facebook friends love it.
My Facebook.
So they're racist. Okay.
Okay.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
And it doesn't stop there, because then they hear a ruckus in the parking lot, and they go out to see what's happening.
Thank me later, bitch. Thank me later, bitch. You don't know me. You don't know me.
So somebody's really triggered by this.
Oh, okay. Well, if you watch your friends get killed by police, you might be triggered too.
So also, just on the same vein, really quickly, this is Pearl from Drag Race. The other day, she did this and posted it, and is in big trouble. Like, what are we doing?
Like, why is this happening? Like, what is happening?
I don't.
I thought we were past this
no.
shit.
I mean,
Remember, like 15 to 2020, like 2012 to 20.
Why do you think I came out? I felt safe. Now I'm like, what the fuck are these? This bitch walks into Target
Where's
with
my
a
pride
black.
section?
Where's the pride? You stole our flag. Tell me. And I was like, okay, I have no motherfucking clue what you're even
Like,
saying.
what is that?
You don't shop at Target, but you're here.
I
Post
take citrus. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. Probably some weird like
It's like
QAnon,
true social.
Yeah.
It's like Trump's
Some
Twitter.
QAnon like we take lemon juice and we're safe from the gays. It's like, girl, it's not like garlic and fucking
Zinc.
zinc oxide.
Ivermectin and zinc.
I had to show
Honey,
that.
I have
It's
not
like,
seen that.
I know. Isn't that so unhinged? It's like the most unhinged thing I've ever seen, I think. I'm feeling like it's in Arizona. I don't know why. I just get the Arizona
my
vibe or like
God.
somewhere out there. Comments, thoughts. Like, I couldn't even believe. I was watching and going, are
I can't
you?
process it.
And then it's the pride
looks-
section
yeah.
part that I'm like,
Because she's tying it all together.
Lester
Like-
Holt did whiteface.
Like, what?
What?
Who's that? I don't even remember.
He's
Lester
the NBC
Holt.
he's the NBC guy, but yeah, you're right.
Oh, I can
Who's
picture
that?
him.
Like,
Yeah.
we don't look at our news people as like we're not
celebrities.
like, yeah, they're like, oh,
like not
Like
like Tucker
Tucker
Carlson,
Carlson,
like
yeah.
they love him. It's like, no, they're just news
they're
people.
just news people, and honestly, they're probably half right.
And they're probably half right, and they're probably like sexual misconductors.
Well, yeah, I mean, anybody
Because,
these
like,
days, all the straight
it
guys
seems
are
like
just
Jake Tapper, was that, or all of them have
Jake
been
Tapper
accused
can
of
fuck
things
me.
where I'm like, oh, maybe it's
Sorry.
not him. Oh yeah, no,
I don't know why he gives me this weird vibe that he's
Well,
a big
even if-
fat cock, not fat injectable.
Like Anderson Cooper, Daddy Cooper,
He's got a nice thin cock. He can rail you though with it.
Pink. It has to
Oh,
be.
for sure, pink.
It's for sure pink. Andy's a literal dad.
It's kind of hot.
Well, recently, I think last week, Andy Cohen came out as a top, or apparently he's always been a top, and people just weren't paying attention. And I'm like, girl.
First of all, cool.
Yeah, I know. First
honestly,
of all, like, if it's true,
it makes sense because
Oh well, like great, you're a top.
Oh my God, you're a top.
The
really,
question
Andy?
is, who are you topping?
Yeah,
Because
that's the
I'm
question.
like-
Who's bottoming for you, Anderson?
Probably only Anderson.
I don't know. I feel like they have a secret.
I think no,
fuck
they had.
fest.
Remember how drunk they would get on New York?
They're like,
Like,
girl.
it's New Year's Eve. Let's get drunk.
It's like we went from Kathy Griffin to that, and I know Kathy Griffin made some mistakes in her world.
Did she
but-
though? Because
but
I think it was
no.
hilarious.
Actually, no.
She's like, here's Trump's head. We were all like, oh, that's so bad. He's
You're
the
right.
president. And it's like, no, Kathy's right. Like, we
And
should
then
have
she's
killed
pissed
him.
at them because they didn't stick up for her. Like Andrew
Yeah,
was quiet.
I know.
Like, okay. This is going to be part of the theme though, because I'm goddamn
I'm
sick
so
of it.
fucking done.
I have some. Okay, I'm just going on and on right now.
Sam,
you're
I'm
gonna have
ranting.
time.
I'm ranting.
I have like a really big update. Our girl
Which one?
from
Our girl.
You know the girl. You know her, honey. She's rip-roaring and psychotic.
I'm like,
our
which
girl
one of
right
our
here.
friends? It was like Amber, Emma.
I don't give 2 fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can fucking die with them or not. I'm not going to.
It's me, Tiffany Gomez, probably better known as the Crazy Plane Lady. First and foremost, I want to take full accountability for my actions. They were completely unacceptable. Distressed or not, I should have been in control of my emotions, and that was not the case. My use of profanity was completely unnecessary, and I want to apologize to everyone on that plane, especially those that had children aboard. We all have our bad moments, some far worse than others, and mine happened to be caught on camera for the whole world to see.
Dead serious. Do not let that flight leave.
She should have been arrested in question. Like,
She should
once
have
you start
been-
saying, "Don't let a plane leave," like, did you plant a bomb?
Well,
Like,
that's what I'm wondering too.
what's the
Why?
issue?
I just love how they're like,
They're like,
"Lady."
"All right, let her leave." Like, what did you do to the plane, man?
So while
Don't
I'm
let that plane
very
leave.
happy that she spoke out, and because she's like my secret.
I just don't know what she spoke about.
I feel like there's something more.
Yes.
There's something
She's
else.
been lobotomized. She's got an alien in there
She's-
now.
yeah,
like,
it's not real.
She's coming out there like, you must apologize.
Or they're doing fake deep fakes, which
Yeah.
they do on AI, so it's fine. What they're trying to do in Hollywood, they already did with her now. Hi, everybody, it's me.
Oh my God. This
Yeah,
is like
she's really
Westworld.
in a lab, like chopped up.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Because she saw the alien.
It's absolutely
Or the
fucking
reptilioid.
horrifying.
Reptinon.
But I'm just so glad she spoke. Like, I've been waiting so long for this
You have.
moment.
You've
I've
been
been
like, where is
Googling
that?
every week. I go,
You're like, where is she? Where is
Crazy
she?
Plane Lady. And then it'd be like, still has, they always thought it was Stephanie Gomez. That's her name.
Yeah.
She now has a website called StephanieGomez.com, and you can go there to help fight bullying.
Whoa, girl, fuck.
I'm like, okay, well, at least you're trying to, I mean, she's in marketing. She actually has a $2 million house.
Of course she does.
She's like a really
This is why
high
she didn't get arrested.
marketing. Yeah, I know. She's a white lady.
Yeah,
That's
literally. Can you imagine if like a Muslim with a head wrap said something like that? Don't let that plane take off.
oh, it would be totally
it would
double
be
standard.
over.
I mean,
It would be
I'd say
over.
anybody but a white
Yeah.
woman or white man even.
Ambien and cocktails.
She must have had like an Ambien.
She had an This is the sleepwalking.
Yeah, this is
shit.
definitely Ambien.
She took Xanax and had too many martinis.
Something was
like-
not right. Like, even if she wasn't drunk,
Yeah.
there's some kind of chemical reaction that we're having here. So it's like too much Xanax.
It's something.
You know, she wanted to sleep all the way to Florida.
That's
so,
a substance,
So,
ma'am.
so anyway, thank you, Stephanie Gomez, for finally fulfilling my fantasy and like speaking up.
Yes.
I just wanted to quickly talk about Lahaina.
Yeah,
Maui.
we gotta talk about that.
I've actually personally been there. Everywhere I go seems to catch on fire or burn down, like 9/11 and all these other things. So, it's really sad. It is so sad. I'm fucking so sad for them.
It is so.
Meanwhile, there's a bunch of white
9/11 and
tourists
stuff.
literally laying on
I
the
know,
beach while
I
they're
know.
cleaning up dead bodies in the
It's
water.
like,
It's like,
and this is the problem with Hawaii for me is
Well,
like
it's
I
all-
think all white people should be banned. Like we need to give it back to the natives, let them have their land that we just stole from them like recently.
yeah.
This isn't like the Native American tribes we killed in the 1700s.
No, we
This is
definitely
like-
infiltrated like their
Whee!
systems. The problem is that 8% of Maui is tourism. So with that, they're like, please come, please come. They're like still saying to come, and everybody's like,
the hotel owners are, yeah.
yeah. Well, even the mayor of like, or maybe the is
Who
there
gets
a-
elected by the capitalists, the owners.
Yeah,
of these
true.
places.
Yeah,
it's all
true.
about the money. The people who
It
live
is
there,
about
the
the money.
native people are like, do not come. Stop coming. We don't have water. We don't have food. We can't afford to live here. Don't come here.
And if you're gonna stay at the Westin, please don't like land the beach and look over at the burning city. Just like
I saw this video
so
of a
crazy.
woman giving an interview, and she's like, "Yeah, they're coming here to swim in the waters we died in." Like, but
like, can we
how
show a little?
fucking dumb and just. Who's going? Like that's I'm trying to figure out like who in our friend group would be like, well, I have a vacation, so I'm gonna go to Maui. I'm sorry, I have to go.
I mean, if I was gonna
I
do
would
that,
never fucking go.
I would go probably
clean up.
but I would. Yeah, you could definitely
to
help
volunteer.
Out. Yeah, I wasn't going to
for
say
the
that,
week.
but yes.
You're like,
You
I'm not
would
hiking, I'm not lifting, I'm not sweating, but yes.
No, I would stay like not near Lahaina. I mean, at least a little bit of respect.
The whole island is just, I mean,
I
no.
was half a virgin when I met him.
I mean, I think if you pay that much money for a huge vacation, that's going to end up, and they're asking people to come though. They're saying, please
No,
don't
they're
cancel.
saying don't come.
The citizens, but like,
Right.
But they're like,
They're the ones without water. They don't
It's
have
really
water.
bad.
It's bad.
It's
Yeah.
bad. Okay, regardless, it's bad because now their economy is based on tourism. So yeah, we can give their land back to them, but they're not going to be able to. They're going to have to go back to the ways of like farming or whatever.
They would love that.
And honestly, good. I love Hawaii. I do. I love
Well, like
it.
the Navy has a base there, and they poisoned the water of the other island. Like it's just
Pearl
like
Harbor is like still oil
it's
still coming up.
just- what we've done to Hawaii is just a fucking mess. It's all these billionaires like Oprah have all this land. It's like, why did they
But
get to
she
buy
was
up
at least
all this
there
land?
handing out water. I will give her that.
Well, she has a green lawn herself. She has hundreds of acres. It's a mess.
I know.
And why do we have golf courses in Paradise too? Like instead of just being in Myrtle Beach, there's golf courses in Hawaii, which is like, yeah, we got to go play this Scottish game over in Hawaii.
Yeah,
like,
I played in Hawaii too.
Oh boy.
I guess I'm part of
you
the
are
problem.
your father's son.
It's true. Even though he almost kicked me out, I think I might have mentioned this story, but it was after I burnt down the bed and I was drunk at the airport and we got in a little bit of a tiff. And he said, I'll buy your car right now. I'll give you $2,000 if you just fucking stay here. And I would have stayed in Lahaina probably.
If he was gonna have you,
He was gonna pay me
in
off.
Hawaii. He was gonna pay you off to stay in
Yeah.
Hawaii.
He goes, I'll give you $2,000 for your car and you don't have to come back with us. Yeah,
Are
he's an
you-
asshole. No, I'm not kidding. He didn't even call me on my birthday. It's fine. He texted, but yeah, it's fine though. This is therapy. This is why I'm in therapy. Like, this is why I'm in therapy.
I've never
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
on an island that you're not
Yep,
from
I was
there.
21 years old, black. Well, we were drinking before the flight.
But who
and
cares?
Somebody got mouthy. I got mouthy, I'm sure. I was 21,
Of
about
course
to be
you
22.
were mouthy. In dicks in the mouth.
I wish I
Back
would have
then.
known.
Oh, back then I could have.
Oh, all the married men that their wives were sleeping.
Back when this hole still worked. Oh my God.
When this dick and this body was hot. So anyway, I just wanted to make a comment about that. I know
God
it's
bless Lahaina. Is that
Hawaii strong. That's what my dad put on his Facebook.
you are part of the problem?
Yeah, honestly, I am. And it's
Do not come. Do not come. Your dad's like on the first plane.
So
Okay,
yeah,
Hawaii strong.
Hawaii strong. And one last little quick clip for me, and then we'll listen to our.
Yeah.
I listened to a podcast called Scamanda.
Okay.
I'm highly recommending it. It is so fucking unhinged and psychotic. There is a woman who who's in California, faked cancer from 2010 until literally recently.
Oh my God.
And kept a blog and would be like, well, I'm starting this blog because I want to. And, I thought, okay, like, I won't tell you everything that happens, but I'm just telling you right now.
I am telling you
right now that motherfucker is not real.
Like the
at
cancer is
all.
not real.
It is so fucking nuts how much money she gets, what she does to, so
People,
anyway,
people
sociopath.
want
it's
to have a cause to feel for someone else instead of just actually feeling for real.
I'm talking
in their lives. They're like, oh, there's someone with cancer on the internet. I don't know them. Yeah, there's millions of people across the country with cancer. Like, why are you reading the blog?
I need you to listen to it.
Oh my God.
I need everyone to listen to it.
Is it a multi-episode like about
it's
that
like
topic?
8, yeah.
Okay, good.
It's 8
I like
episodes. I was
that.
listening.
I could do that.
Yeah, next like trip or something. Like I was doing that on the airplane,
gotta
and I was like,
fucking
oh my
do
God,
it.
I couldn't stop listening. I was like, I have to listen.
Holy fuck. It's a Sunday.
Scamanda.
Okay.
Now, oh my God, I can't wait to hear this whole thing.
This hog of a thing.
This
Hognobbins.
Hey guys, also Six calling. I've called you guys before. I got a new situation to share with you guys. So my partner and I, we're planning a trip to a town in Ohio, and he has a couple of friends that live there. And while we were planning the trip, they invited us to stay with them, which was very nice. And I had never met them, so I wanted to, meet them, video chat or whatever, and, say thank you for allowing us to stay with them. So I got a chance to chat with my partner's friend, and everything went well. And then I got a chance to chat with my partner's friend and his partner, and we had a really great conversation. And we discussed, what we wanted to do and what kind of wines we enjoy and what kind of food we like to eat and blah, 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 blah. We had a great conversation, and, we were all excited to meet each other. So my partner and I get down there, and we meet them. And my partner's friend, his partner, and I hit it off really well. And we had a great evening. And the next morning, we're all kind of hanging out and stuff. And I don't even know, one thing led to another. And I split off with the friend's partner, who I really enjoyed talking with and the night before. And my partner went off with his friend. So we had really good sex, and then at the end, we all kind of joined up and, kind of just laid there and relaxed and just chit chat and whatever. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. The thing that's, I guess, not making me well is that after that encounter, I found out that he's a priest. So that was a bit of a shocker. So I guess he's been on the down low, and he spends time with his boyfriend whenever he's not at the church and whatever. Whatever he chooses to do, I don't care. Do you? But he's been contacting me ever since, wanting to know if we can hook up again, and just knowing that he's a priest kind of weirded me out. And I don't think I'm interested in having sex with him again. But I got to tell you, the sex was phenomenal. But anyway, I thought that little tidbit would be of interest to you guys. So there you go.
What is
I literally heard that and I go, I stopped it right there.
I thought this was going to lead to jealousy, a breakup.
I know it goes. He sets it up like really
then they'll
deep.
have a foursome.
And then I'm like, okay. And then he's like, but I found out I'm talking like an active priest in Ohio somewhere.
We got to find him.
We got to find him. We got to find him and fuck him.
If you don't want to fuck him, I would. Maybe.
If I'm being honest with you,
I'll try it.
I think it's hot.
In a confessional box?
Is that really bad?
Like a little glory hole in the prayer box?
Can you imagine getting fucked by a priest? And he's a hot priest. He's got to be a hot priest. I mean, he's not like some ugly troll.
To be a hot priest.
So you're this hot priest that goes and sneaks off with your gay boy. Oh, the scandal.
So he sneaks off. He lives
at the monastery probably, but then we'll sneak off
with the boy.
Yeah, and be like, oh, I have to
and
go
then
pray
they have
for the
friends
sick.
that visit.
Then they all fucked. It's fucking
God.
You want to talk about another podcast? Jesus fuck.
Jesus fuck could be the name.
It could be. Fuck Jesus. I mean, honestly, I really feel like you should probably fuck him again because you'll be closer to the Lord.
If you liked the sex, then yeah.
It's a divine intervention from the Lord. You're getting basically fucked by Jesus.
Now, I do have a problem with, obviously, the church and the priest, so... But
also,
as long as he's not touching children, then you should be in the clear.
As long as he's touching adults.
Is, uncommon for them. Most of them are touching children. But...
my concern... It's concerning, though.
It is a little...
Because it just throws everything into a wild wrench. It's like a little like, oh, okay, this is like...
A wild wrench!
So you're the one that's supposed to be the closest to God here at this church. You make us sit and tell us our confessions.
You're a bottoming Mary. You're bottoming for Mary.
You're a big old bottom who obviously has a good hole. Or a dick. I don't really know.
Yeah,
I feel like he might be hung for.
I feel like he's a hung for Jesus.
I mean, this pussy's for Jesus is what
this pussy is for Jesus.
Can you imagine
if I found that out after the fact? I would lose it. If I put myself in his
your
position,
face was definitely
I would have been like, what the fuck? No one mentioned this before. Like, I would talk to my partner and be like, you didn't say anything about that. Maybe they didn't know.
He probably didn't know.
But like, wouldn't you ask your friend, hey, who's that guy that you've been with?
And they
for
might
so
have been
long?
like, it might have been
maybe
like,
it's a newer boyfriend or
something. It's a newer boyfriend. It's like, oh yeah, he's just, he does community service.
He volunteers every Sunday.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my God.
Who's like what area code is 314? Like no.
Oh, those are spam. I get a lot of
risk.
314.
Yep.
Yeah. I get a lot of 314. Honey.
So unhinged. Unhinged.
Fucking hinged.
Honestly, I think you should go blow him again and make him pray. Or, I don't know. Something about it makes me horny.
It kind of does.
And once I get the Cialis.
Once you get your sciatica figured out.
Once I get my sciatica and my Cialis, I'll be ready to go. I'll say some Hail Marys, honey.
I hope it works, though, because remember our friend Dave, his dad, the pills didn't work.
Well, also, you got to be in a good headspace.
And he has to inject in his...
Oh, see, I still can get hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference, I think. His dad was totally
impotent.
Where I'm able to get hard just fine. I just want it to be...
for 3 seconds.
Yeah, I want it to be hard for like an hour, not like 5 minutes, and be like, okay, we got to hurry because it's going to fucking fade. It's not what it used to be. I hate getting older.
There's like a firmness scale that they use. Like, how firm is it?
Well, it depends.
I know. See,
at first it's great, and then the minute it just kind of like goes down to like a half, not half mass, but like it's a little
65%.
Yeah, maybe 70.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not.
It's not going to go into anything.
I want it to be 90, and if it does go in, I can get it to go in, but then it's like. If it doesn't start sparking up again, it's just going to keep. You know the feeling.
Because when it gets squeezed, and then
hole,
it's just like,
yep. And you're like, oh no, I'm losing it. And you're like, shut up, don't look at me.
And once it slides out, when it's like, that's not going back in.
That's when I have to get nasty and be like, don't fucking look at me and like put my. That's when I get like.
Okay, I like that.
That's when I get turned on to be Dom. I'm like,
Dom,
this is going to keep going. Shut the fuck up. Okay. So anywho,
Dom Daddy over here.
Now that I've chatted the whole fucking night away, I don't want to get fucked by a priest, to be honest. But I also have another a big topic, our group topic.
Yeah, we need to.
Is this? Did you hear about this?
No.
Oh, you were out of town. Dave Chappelle was here at the attic, right here at.
Oh, I read a story about that, but I didn't. Okay.
This was last week when I wrote this up.
Oh, yeah, because Mikey's Late Night Slice did the food for it or something, and I saw...
Well, he's the owner
what?
of the attic. It's the same owner.
That's why. Well, everyone was complaining in the comments section on Mikey's Late Night Slice, and I was like, I am trying to care, but I have so much to care about, and I just don't give a fuck about Dave Chappelle anymore, so, like, I don't have energy for him.
Like, if you don't want to watch him,
I don't watch him. Yeah, like... I'm not going to, I can't go after every Nazi that's out there. I can't go after Dave Chappelle. Like,
here's my thing, and I'm really getting kind of fucking tired of it. And this is where I might go and hinge it off.
Oh,
comedy is supposed to be controversial. If it wasn't, there wouldn't be comedy. Somebody has to be a butt of a joke, whether it's the commie.
No, it's true. And sometimes it's yourself. Like,
and sometimes yourself.
I can make a gay joke all the time at work with friends, and they love it. They eat it up.
And this is where
I don't care. This is, this
is where I have a problem. And this is where I'm going to call out some people. And I don't really give a fuck if you don't like it or not. I don't care if you, we were called ageist, by the way.
I read that comment.
I said, are you fucking kidding me?
And here's my thing. He goes, that comment after I said that we should not have 89-year-old senators making laws about us. He said it was ageist because you can criticize them without going after their age. We were talking about having an age restriction. So are all age restrictions ageist? Like, should the president be allowed to be 18 because that's an adult? Or should it be 40? And should we have an age limit for surgeons and pilots? Like, do we allow people to fly planes at 89?
No.
Not commercial. So are all age restrictions ageist? Like, no, we're allowed to talk about the fact that you do slow down at an older age.
And he's like, why don't you pick out the things that they're not going to be? I'm like,
we don't have to. It's age.
It's age.
And all of these people,
it all happens.
Age. Yeah, like you get slower physically.
Your dick doesn't work. Your brain doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's over.
Like, it's just
I was so pissed.
I
so
read
not
that.
To go off
I was going to text you last night about it because I read it and I was like, "Are you fucking?"
I said, "Are you fucking real right now?"
Okay, I didn't read
this. And so this kind of stems back to the comedy thing. It's like, guys, ladies, theys, thems, whatever the fuck you want to be called. I don't even care anymore. You're so annoying.
Yeah.
If you don't like something, don't look at it. Don't talk about it. Don't even whatever. But leave us alone. Like, leave everybody alone. Like, you're becoming a fucking pest.
There's a difference between a lawmaker and someone like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle has zero influence over my life. Mm-hmm. Like, he had a show here I didn't even know about other than Mikey's Late Night Slice comment section. And then I didn't follow up on it because I'm like, I'm not going to go to it or listen to it. Anyways, the more
you give it attention.
Right. If you think he's transphobic, then stop watching him. Just don't watch him. Just don't watch him. Like
he does it on purpose now. Like, I mean, the thing is,
I
like,
think now it's like
that's his comedy though. It always has been. When the white executives used to make him say the N-word on Comedy Central because all the white people thought it was funny for him to say it. He's been manipulated like just as bad as anybody else.
I know.
So yes, he made some comments about trans people, but he also is a comedian.
Right.
I'm done with it.
I do think that their comedy by itself, just in its nature, is gonna have elements that are not kind.
He had a trans a really great friend who was a comedian who opened for him and shows like you're making jokes.
I know. And if you find a joke distasteful, which my family would find, if I make jokes about religion, my family will find that distasteful.
Sure.
But are they going to disown me? Probably not.
Do they have to listen to me?
Do they have to listen? No, they don't have to listen. And you don't have to listen to Dave Chappelle or any other comedian. No one's beaming it into your living room. Even if it's on Netflix, skip it.
Skip it.
Skip it. Say, do not show me stuff like this. Just thumbs down it. Like, or get rid of Netflix. Just get rid of it. Stop paying for it. I mean, there's so many ways that you can just disassociate yourself without getting outraged and going online and
just
posting
being
and ranting.
absolutely batshit to where I'm like, this is why people don't want to support you.
They're like, oh, he's here in Columbus. Right. But like, where is he? And is he in a small, like 30 person
venue that he's practicing jokes at?
Yeah. Like,
yeah, it's big news for that venue, but also.
Is it big news for Columbus? Not really.
Who cares?
I didn't know about it. I know. And that's how comedy is, though. Comedy will always offend someone.
But it's to the point where now I'm just like.
And and I don't even follow him, so I don't know. Does he really pick on trans people, or did he make a joke?
So here's what happened.
I remember the Netflix special, but I didn't watch it.
Maybe I'm going to hell. You can call me transphobic if you want, because I'm not. Because this is what pissed me off about the Mikey's Late Night Slice thing.
Okay.
Is people were like, so much as for an ally.
Oh, I read
all this shit. I'm sitting there thinking like,
I was like, what?
Do you know when I moved here?
What?
When I first moved here, there was a gay guy getting harassed. And Mikey's Late Night Slice said, fuck you. You're not getting pizza because you're a piece of shit.
Yep.
And told the guy to fuck off and like protected the gay guy. They've always been a big fan of.
They're everywhere.
He used
They're
to drag
they donate money. Yeah,
money. They're
yeah.
So
Mikey's has always been an ally.
So don't sit here just because he has one comedian that you don't like that said some things. But here's what the thing is. So he said one thing. He told a story about how trans people how they can get angry. This is the whole point.
Well, and
so after that special came out, everybody's, oh my God. So then what does he do? He adds on, I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm gonna just, and then it's funny. And it's like,
okay.
And then they go after him again. So then he like goes even further and says like, have you heard the word the turf thing or whatever it's called?
Oh, I know turfs. Yeah, I know some.
So he made a what's her name?
J.K. Rowling.
Yes.
Yeah, she's awful.
She's horrible. And he made a joke because he was getting attacked by trans people. He's like, I'm a fucking turf. Like, he does it on purpose to piss you off because look at Donald Trump. The more he does shit, he's in the news more than anybody I've ever met in my fucking life.
Literally cannot get rid of it.
He can't every night. Donald Trump is indicted. Okay,
and do you know
what
he gets? He gets hundreds of millions of dollars donated from idiots around. Yeah.
Yep. That's all we're giving him.
All of his legal bills are being paid by idiots.
So if you don't like it, don't watch it.
But I don't pay attention anymore. Yeah.
Anyway, I was so heated by that because especially
I remember now the Mikey's post, and I was like, why are people so upset?
They also
just ignore it.
I mean, that's the thing. And they were like,
it doesn't directly impact you. It does not directly affect you. And they're like, well, it's the bigger culture talking about it. It's ultimately going to be harm the trans community.
Oh, sorry. So 1% of the United States.
The biggest thing
I know that's a controversial statement, but like,
it's
the biggest truth.
1%.
Like, get the fuck over it. Like, God.
I know. Tell that to the legislatures. There's like 400 laws in counting, and it's like 1% of the population. Like, how many laws are we passing about 1%?
Well, it's embarrassing.
It's really embarrassing. As a country, the rest of the world's like, you have to ban them.
You're
from
mad at Dave Chappelle, but where were you at during like?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Ohio. Like, did you turn up to the protest when Ohio reintroduced all these bills?
Thank God we passed we
got to bring that up.
Yeah.
August 8th was literally the best day of my life. I was down in Myrtle Beach, which we will get to.
Oh, we're getting
And
there.
I'm surrounded by trash, and I realize 57-43. We voted down issue 1, which is massive.
It's massive.
And
it was a massive
we have got to fucking steamroll into November and get abortion in our Constitution so we can shove it in all the faces of these religious nut jobs.
They are so panicked right now.
They are panicked because they know. They're like, moderate Republicans, moderate men, women, all sorts of women showed up, and young people showed up.
And it wasn't just right.
You know, Nate, Nick's friend, my stepson's friend, Nate went and voted no. My stepson said he would have. I don't think he did it in time, but he would have voted no. Like young people would have voted no.
Young people aren't stupid, and even though they might, the problem is they're influenced. So
yes,
I get it,
know,
by their parents especially.
Right.
So right now they might be like, I'm Republican, but they're really not. They just think they
are. They're like,
they're not.
Yeah, I want lower taxes.
Yeah, isn't that so funny how we're brainwashed?
I was Republican until
because of that. I was
then
like,
I realized
fiscally.
I was like 25 years old. I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Also, all these Republicans keep getting in trouble for like lying and cheating and stealing and
child pornography.
Yeah. So,
yeah, like the former president is about to be a felon on so many counts.
I'm just ready for his ass to die. Like, I'm just so done with it. I can't.
I keep wondering. I'm like, is that the way out for us?
Yeah. Insane. I want to hear. So speaking of trash and the whole world being a fucking shithole, you got to experience it firsthand. Now, let everyone know where that you went.
Okay.
That's my image of Myrtle Beach.
Yep. This is literally. So Matt's family chose the location. We've never been on a family vacation with them because
there's a reason
not
why
wealthy, and so their vacations are few and far between, etc.
Which is understandable.
Which is fine. That's not the problem.
Right.
So they picked Myrtle Beach.
Okay, which a lot of people from Ohio like Myrtle Beach.
Which apparently people like Pittsburgh and Ohio go there.
They have like stickers on their cars here.
Literally. And I'm like, for the same price or less, we could have rented a giant Michigan lake house and just had a blast and gone hiking and had fire pits and everything. No. And still had a beach. Okay, so we go to Myrtle Beach. First of all, we drove, which was good because we got to bring Penny. Baby girl.
Oh,
yeah,
she came.
So it was heaven. It was heaven. So like whenever I was in the condo, I was like, Penny's here. I'm having
cuddle.
fun.
Yeah.
Cuddle. She stayed in the bed.
I'm having fun. My dog.
I literally was like having fun with Penny there, and she loved the beach. She liked the sand.
Don't you love it?
She was like, this is so fun. She ran around, met everyone. Okay, so we pull up to the place though. I already have low expectations because it's Myrtle Beach, right?
Right.
But from the pictures we saw online, we thought this isn't going to be bad. We walk into the building and get told our room has changed from the 3rd floor to the 1st floor. Okay, so now our back door is just right into the public area where everyone like hangs out for the whole condo. There's like grass, there's cornhole, there's like a ping pong table. It's by the pool. I'm like, oh, well, we don't have a view of the water anymore because we were supposed to be on the 3rd floor. So we walk into the hallway for that 1st floor unit, and I'm looking around like, this said renovated spring 2023. It felt like a dingy basement. Like it smelled like mildew.
So like the dunes. It's kind
yes,
of like
literally like the bunker. It felt like a bunker.
You had your own.
We opened the door.
Stop.
Popcorn ceilings with smoke damage.
Don't you hate that yellow?
The floor is like dirty. I'm like, did they sweep this? There's like a TV on the wall, but it's not set up.
Was this an Airbnb?
It was a hotel.
Or like
a condo, like a two-bedroom hotel condo.
Yeah.
So it's not cheap. And so then I go to the bedroom, double bed. They didn't mention that in the listing, and the picture didn't look double. I was like,
one double bed.
So I was like, so me and Matt and Penny have to have a double bed for a week.
Nope.
For a week.
Nope.
I actually was unwell. I was not well.
Not well.
We got there like 5 p.m. And so I was experiencing the condo at 5 p.m. Then I'm like, Matt, don't we need to like hang out with your family because they've been here, part of today? He's like, yeah, we can go over there. So we like get over there. I'm like, Matt, did you ask them if we're going to meet them at dinner? Okay. They said, no, don't worry about dinner. We're getting pizza. Okay, cool. We get there. They got Pizza Hut.
I'm not actually a fan.
There are no less than 30 pizza places on Myrtle Beach, according to Google Maps and Yelp. And some of them have really good ratings.
They have a mellow mushroom in Myrtle Beach.
They have a mellow mush.
Yeah.
So I was like, we go with Pizza Hut. First of all, I ate a piece and a half and threw up the next morning because Pizza Hut is so sick. I just threw it up and I was like, this is foul. Everyone was sick the next day. Like literally my stepson, Matt, like we were like not feeling well from Pizza Hut. Why did we get it? Because it's his family. So yeah.
Which again.
Then after dinner, what?
Is okay.
If that's your vibe, but let me know.
Right. We need to know. I don't want
shit.
Pizza Hut. I'll go ahead and order my.
Yes. If they had said we're getting Pizza Hut, I would have said,
Why don't we?
I'm going to order a pizza over there. Or we'll go to dinner.
Suggest hey, I was actually thinking, why don't we try something different that's not a chain?
There was a good pizza place that we got it later in the week, right across the street from our hotel. We just walked
better than Pizza Hut.
Yeah, it was so good. So after the pizza first night, we go back to the unit, and I'm just like, I resume panicking. I'm laying on the bed. I was like almost crying, kind of. Matt kept looking at me and could tell I was not well.
You get socially.
I was like,
if it's not in the right.
I was not talking. I was like, and I just started having a feeling of like, I honestly wanted to drive home. 8 hours back in the car home. Like I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this week, especially if we're here. So I started looking on Airbnbs and looking at other options. There weren't enough. There were barely any. And some of them weren't open until like 2 nights after we got there. So I was like, oh, so we're going to do 2-3 nights here. We were going to fake a family emergency to get out of that place. And then when we were going to do it on Sunday, after we got there Friday night, so Saturday night, so Sunday, I was like, okay, we're going to do it. I go on Airbnb and the place we were looking at was gone. It wasn't listed anymore. So we ended up just staying in this shitty place.
Okay.
There were other weird things going on at this hotel.
What calmed you though at this point? So did you just say like, fuck it, I just gotta, okay.
Alcohol was the only thing that calmed me. And a lot of food, honestly. I ate
Obviously,
a lot.
Not pizza.
I did. I was like, I'm going to eat some cheese.
Now, can I ask a question about Myrtle Beach? Like, where were you at in the vicinity? So Myrtle Beach?
North. We were actually on the nicer area, more north. Like, we were not by the boardwalk or that wheel, the wheel of death. Like, literally, we were supposed to. We were where it's supposed to be nice. But nice in Myrtle is not really nice. Like, nice in Myrtle is nice.
Outside of Myrtle.
For Myrtle. Yeah, you have to go outside. And so the only fun part, the water was fun. There were big waves, which I'm not really an Atlantic person. I've learned that. Like wave jumping is fun for a couple days. And then you're like, yeah, it'd be nice to walk in without getting ripped away by a rip current. Like there were alerts from the National Weather Service being like, don't get in right now. Like we can't save you and you will die. They were like, do not get in the water. And there was a lifeguard preventing people from going in.
Well, that one guy just died there.
So, yeah, it's like, So we like went down. Okay, his family. So we went from pizza at the first night. We had to do some dinners alone because his family, all they wanted was fucking chicken. One night they went to Zaxby's for dinner.
See, I don't.
Zaxby's. Chicken. Zaxby's.
Here's the thing.
The next night they went to a chicken wing place. And all of this, like, they know I don't eat chicken. So I'm like, but then they were getting mad that we weren't going with them. We went to like a nice steakhouse. We went to a seafood restaurant. And I literally had to tell them, I was like, guys, I don't eat chicken. You know that. So why are you getting mad that we're not going to a chicken place with you? Also, you've had chicken 3 to 4 nights in a row. And then we went to a nacho place one night.
Nacho Mama.
Not Hippo Nacho or Nacho Hippo or something.
Oh.
And it's just like, I was just like, do they want to have any good dinners or like, do they just want McDonald's every night?
That's what I'm saying.
We went Pizza Hut, Zaxby's. And I get that they had a lot more kids than I had to pay for. But the kids, we went to Margaritaville one night. Yeah, honey, it was one of those trips where, you know, like you're getting through it.
You were tying it on every fucking second.
I was tying one off. I was 7 sheets to the wind. And it was one of the trips where you need a vacation from the vacation.
Yeah.
Like I was ready to get
That's why
home.
I don't like family vacations personally.
Mine are fine actually. Because they let me take a 3-4 hour break every day.
See, it
alone.
just depends on.
They're like, oh, you're going in for your lunch, and we'll see you at 3 p.m. back at the beach.
See, that's so nice.
I'm like, bye guys. I'm gonna watch my laptop in my room. I literally on my family vacations. You can disappear?
Okay, so
you can take a nap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what they should be like. Is like your family should realize when you need a fucking break. Because
some people can't handle
and all the nieces and nephews, my mom will be like,
especially in a double bed,
I know
bitch.
You're not used to being around all these kids. My sister will be like, stop making Uncle Jim play with you all the time. So basically, the only nice place was the spa I went to.
Where was the spa?
The spa was in a Hilton run condo association, which I don't know how I didn't see this before.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, don't worry, just pull up. So after sleeping in a double bed, which was hard as a rock,
trust me,
my low back was killing me to the point where on the 4th day, I could not get out of bed.
You can't even move.
I had to pee and I couldn't move. It was like I was in bed, like holding my legs up.
Now
to
you
me.
have back problems, don't you?
I already have a disc out.
Yeah.
So to me, it was like, oh, good. Is this happening
great.
again? And I didn't bring my Medrol dose pack, and I didn't bring my gabapentin, and I didn't bring my ibuprofen. Like, I was like, oh my God, is this it? Is this it?
TMS.
So I looked up spas. I found the #1 on TripAdvisor and Yelp. I book it. They're like, oh, don't worry, just pull up. The valet will take your car. It's included. We walk up to the 4th floor of this Hilton, walk in, and I'm suddenly at peace. I was like, oh my God, are we still in Myrtle Beach? So I did a couples massage with Matt, and it was like a 60-minute. We were in the same room. They were really good. And then after that, we had a little salt soaking in a tub for 30 minutes. We got to go soak in a 2-person hot tub, basically.
Oh.
And things got frisky. And
I wonder if you're on camera.
I kept thinking that. And I was like, well, it's too late now. I mean, I was in my element. I was fully relaxed. So I was having a little fun. There was a little whole play.
Wow.
It was a lot.
Wow.
It was fun, though.
In the spa.
In the spa.
Now,
then I had to tell Matt to stop making so much noise because he was splashing water quite a bit with some
him laughing and
arm movements, repetitive arm movements. And I was like, you really have to be quiet because we're right off the hallway. I was like, Matt, remember we're in a relaxing spa and we're right off the hallway and all there is a sliding door to shut in between the walls.
So don't make noises.
So I walked out and was looking around and I'm like, did anyone see that or hear that? And
I mean, I think that's hot.
The front desk person was like,
bye. They're like, drain that fucking tub.
No, we did watch it drain because I was like,
make sure
is it going down? It was a little
freak nasty.
It was freak nasty.
But everybody needs a freak nasty moment.
You need a freak. You have plenty, which I'm about to hear about.
Yeah, you are.
So that was Myrtle for me. I met a nice Ukrainian refugee who lived in the first floor unit of our condo hotel, and he was like, his wife was
How old was he, you think?
He was kind of hot-ish, and he wore Speedos every day. And he was probably like 40, and his wife was Mongolian, and Penny kept running into their condo, our dog.
You're like,
literally just kept running in because she would play outside. Their door would be open all the time because they lived there. And she would run in. So after the 4th time of running in, the wife was like, do you want fish soup? And I was like, if an Asian woman offers me home cooking, I'm going to eat it.
Right.
So I was like, fuck yes. She brought out, which...
Oh, so you went inside their house and
she gave me soup. And it was I loved it. Apparently
that's
it was a Ukraine.
Awesome.
So yeah.
I
so
love those kind of moments.
I know. I love
those
when
are
I
the
meet
moments
people,
that you can't.
I'm like, oh, I met a Ukrainian refugee and his nice wife, and they had 2 cute little kids. And this soup, oh my God. Yeah. Anyways,
probably really authentic and
it
great.
was, exactly.
Now, I want to make a comment about Myrtle Beach and play devil's advocate here for just one moment, please.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do have people that live there that I know, but it's south of the city in Surfside Beach, it's called.
Well, then, yeah.
And south of that is Murrells Inlet, and I really want you to go there.
No, I've heard that specific area.
Awesome.
Another friend said it was good.
That's where my aunt got.
And that's our problem. Is
we were in the north,
we
Myrtle,
were on the water,
but it's still touristy.
It's still north.
It's
still
the nicer touristy.
It was,
but it is.
Oh yeah, because when we went down by the boardwalk, I was
scary. I don't like being down there.
I said, Matt, this is the place where there's going to be fudge, and then there was fudge.
Everywhere.
It's like a
or
fair carnival.
Yeah,
it's like just trash. It's like people who think paying $4 for a beer is too much. It's like those types of people.
And,
you're like,
and again, there's got to be places for these people to go. But I just also think but we could just I don't know.
Do you want to mix it up a little? I think if half of these people went to a gay area for vacation, their minds would be changed. They would never vote for Trump again. They'd be like, this is more fun.
Wow, this is nice. And wait,
they're welcoming.
Wow,
we can go to a gay bar and get drunk for cheap. Right. We like that. Oh, they like Miller Lite. So that was my vacation. Whatever. So now I'm just looking forward to my next vacation to Portugal. I can't.
That's going to be so exciting.
Yeah.
Now
you went on a little trip as well, you dirty little freak.
My little 39th-year-old
ass.
This ass is 39.
Pussy pink.
Yeah, I mean, honey, this hole is 39 years old.
It's
bad. Not cute.
Just
this
think of
undercarriage
how many
is not
times
cute.
It's been torn apart.
Think about the undercarriage just being swallowed by balls for about balls for about 16. Since I was 16. So.
Oh, really? They were always.
I always had big balls. I
do too.
Yeah.
Matt says they're big, but they're not like.
But now it's no, but mine aren't. It's just
maybe your
situation.
sack is just big.
Yeah.
I think it's just sack.
If I had a labia, honey, we've already talked about this. It'd be
You'd
the
have
puffiest
loose lips,
loose lips, sink ships. So I went to Milton Manors, where we just went literally
there last
not
year.
Even a year
not
ago.
Not even a year ago. So you had an itching to return.
I had an itch to return, and thou did.
Thou itched thyself.
And I will say, first of all, Florida. Well,
Matt's going to be mad. Matt's like pissed of anyone going there, even though I'm like, well, Matt, there's gay people who live there.
I'm trying to help the gay people get out, so I've got to give them money to be able to get out.
Amen.
Also, to me, Wilton Manors is just so gay that like
it doesn't count.
I think it doesn't count at all.
I don't think they follow the laws.
They absolutely do not.
Like, I don't think there, if you like sucked someone off in public, that DeSantis is going to come get you.
Yeah, like DeSantis is not going near there because
honestly,
it's so gay.
DeSantis might be there at the Eagle, like in the back.
I could see that.
I could definitely see him with a mask on.
You can't see him.
Just a jock in a harness, like getting his ass eaten. Oh yes, yeah. Oh yes, I love that.
Isn't it so when he does have you ever seen him do the laugh when he goes and then he goes,
yeah.
It's psychotic.
He's a robot.
So it's hotter than motherfucking hell in Florida right now. And I remember when we were there, it was hot.
Yeah,
and that was in October,
but it was like 85.
Right.
It was like 80, 85.
This is like, it brought me back to my childhood, but not only that, but like worse.
How hot are we talking? Like 90?
Heat index was like 107. It was like probably 93 or 94. Humidity's at 100%.
I can't do above. Oh my God.
The pool water was like 90 degrees. So I was like, oh, we got a pool. Great. Fucking great. Well, it's warm. I'm talking like when I would... I have the grossest story too.
Oh my God.
So anyway, we go, blah, blah, blah. It was very actually chill. Like all I wanted to do was just hang out at the pool. I got public subs twice.
Bitch, I tried to make people get pub subs on the way down. And they were like, Matt passed the exit and then was like, we'll just get sheets because we need gas.
Ew.
And I was like, I want a fucking pub sub.
Pub subs are the best thing.
Matt, if you're going to drive my ass to the south, get me a pub sub.
And Bojangles, but you don't like chicken.
Now, did you get the egg salad pub sub?
Oh, honey, I got the egg salad side that I dipped chips in. Babe, I know what I'm doing. But anyway,
I want it so
it was very chill. And then we went to the Eagle. And that's where things got a little je ne sais quoi. I was in my cute little short jean shorts.
And did you get a locker?
We did because we did.
You're such a little freak.
So we went back, we got the locker, and we were just kind of like hanging out, you know, whatever, just drinking like a fucking fish, like whatever.
Because that's the room where they make you take your shirt off. I love that. I love that rule. They're like, you can't come in with your shirt on. It's like, yes, thank you.
And
oh no. Oh.
I started, remember when we saw those guys making
the two
out,
little cute
and I was
ones,
like,
and we followed them into the dark room. Creeped on them.
So basically,
I mean, they put on a show. So
let's put this way. I went from a rated G with you to like X. What
did you fucking do finally?
Well, we were standing there, and so we were in the back, and I was standing against the wall, and Michael was standing next to me against the wall, and some guy came up and started taking down my pants, and I didn't say no.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So then he was like, and then
Michael's just watching.
Yeah. And so then there's this other ginger on the next side of me who's getting his dick sucked. I'm looking over here. I'm rubbing his nipples, and it's in the pitch black. I'm in a full blackout. By the way. Like
obviously.
Full blackout. I'm like, I don't like this, but also it's like kind of hot, but I just I don't
just do it.
So there we were. There we were.
This is like the Toronto bathhouse. I was like, I don't have shoes.
It's weird, but it's
I was like, I don't have shoes on. There's cum all over the ground. I'm standing in cum. And then I was like, but it's great.
It's so, and I know straight people really don't.
I don't get it. I don't think
like
straight
swingers
people get it.
Or be like a sex party. I mean, I know they have sex parties and stuff. They're not like
most
prudes.
Straights though are prude.
They're actually like, I was telling people at work and they were like, oh. And I was like,
I know.
I was like, what, you wouldn't want to get your dick sucked at the bar?
Right. I'm literally looking at guys. I'm like, so you're fucking lying.
Like straight guys are like,
if you're telling me
sick,
if
man.
a girl came up to you at a bar and just started sucking your dick, that you would hate it.
No, they would love it.
They would fucking love it.
So anyway,
straight people need to be honest. So you're getting.
So I'm getting. Oh, so also
so you're getting.
I'm sweating like a hog per usual.
Yeah, obviously.
There was this Mr. Bean looking motherfucker. I kept calling him Mr. Bean. I mean, he even did like to me, and I was like, oh no. I was like, oh, we're definitely. Like, not all there.
That's the pedophile. Like, you got to get away from that.
Hi. When I did my second lap around, just to like, because we just kept doing laps for some reason until we leaned. No, I didn't come at all. No.
Oh.
I wouldn't have been able to.
Oh.
I was in a blackout and higher than
that's
hell.
True.
I was
you
like,
can't, in a blackout. That's true.
Like, I don't really, like, I remember it, but I don't. You know what I mean? So I don't know more. Anyway. I feel this person's hand on my back, and he'd been following me around all day, and I'm like, so I'm in the back, so I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna be like, stop touching me. Which, by the way, when I'd walk through, I'd kind of put my hand on people's dicks, and they would swat away. Though I'm like, you're standing in a dark room.
Yeah,
but they just wanted to watch. They didn't want to be participating, and I'm like, no,
that's not allowed.
Right. So I'm like,
in
fuck
the dark
off.
room, it's all for
right. I'm like, you're
in a dark room.
Don't slap my mother. And Michael's like, yeah. I was like, I don't know. So then I feel this hand on my back, kinda more like a squeegee. Yeah.
No.
It's making you throw up.
No.
I feel like he was squeegeeing off the sweat off my back, and I'm like, so I finally was like, what the fuck? And then I finally looked back, and I was like, oh, it's fucking Mr. Bean. And I'm like, nope. And I was like, please stop.
You said that?
Yeah. I was like, you're sick. Like,
stop touching my back.
It's like killer. It's like, you're gonna murder me.
You're gonna reopen my pilonidal.
Right. So let's just say, while Wilton Manors was very relaxing, it was hotter than hell. There were some creep moments. Also, on the way home, we had to sit on the tarmac for an hour because there were storms and they weren't letting people take off like all at whatever. Like,
what?
Yeah. So it was an hour in the heat with one engine running. I was like, and you know me. Oh yeah.
And you're on the window seat where there's no airflow. So you're sitting there like,
I'm like, wow.
You're like, dude, and you're hungover, absolutely high.
I was like, why didn't I take an edible? I should have taken an edible, to be honest, but.
Well, that's like, it was so hot waiting to come back from Toronto after Beyonce. We were on the tarmac for almost 2 hours. And I was like, so.
This should be illegal.
They're like, oh, were they opening routes again? We're first up for the next route.
Don't you love this route situation?
I'm like, what are you talking about routes? Make a new route.
What's
like,
weird
create
is
a
they
new
did
route.
that for us.
Make a new route.
Because what we had to do was, since I'm a pilot, we had to take off.
Yeah.
And then we came back across the airport and then back again. So it was like we were just staying in this little because the clouds were coming all around us. So we had to get up to a certain height, then go.
It's
Oh, so there's a picture of me. I posted it, I believe, on our Instagram of me talking to a pilot. This is after we landed.
Oh, I saw that picture.
When we got there, we're flying in. Everything's fine. All of a sudden, the plane goes.
What's up?
And everybody's like, and everybody's like, and then it's like, that was it. It was not anything dramatic after that. It was like, so I see the pilot after, and I go, hi, you were the pilot from my flight right from Columbus? He's like, yeah. I was like, I'm just curious, like, what was that thing? He's like ready to get food. And I'm like, what was that? And he's like, honestly, I don't know. And I go, okay. And I know like wind, it could have been a wind shear. Like it could have been something like that kind of threw the plane off. But I'm starting thinking like,
so no one's really in control other than AI.
Well, and they probably did take control at that point because it does fly you right into the, even the height and everything.
Yeah, literally does.
Which is nice to me. I'd
rather have a robot do it.
You have a double though. Like you have the guy watching, but there's also like basically a robot doing it until the very last second they turn off autopilot and they land it. It's stupid. But yeah, he was like, yeah, I don't really know. And I was like, okay, great. Well, nice landing.
Enjoy your Hardee's.
Also, there was a screw loose on the wing.
I saw that picture too. I can't. Like, I mean.
And that's why I went and did this. I was like, oh my God, are we losing parts?
There's a colonial woman.
There's a colonial. These motherfuckers are not real. Some girl was doing that whenever we landed.
Oh, really?
She was this mousy girl with her fucking husband.
You're like, can you shove a cock in her mouth? Like,
and she's like,
shut her up.
All of a sudden I look and she's doing a TikTok. I'm in the fucking TikTok and she's doing the fucking, this motherfucker, and pointing at her like husband or something. And then when they got off the plane, she's like, you want to go to Vegas now? And I'm like, straight people are so weird.
I know.
Breeders. I swear to God.
The problem with breeders is that they won't stop breeding.
They don't know what fun is.
Yeah, they don't. They forget.
It's so bad.
When you're like, let's have fun, and they're like, no, well, I just don't know. I just gotta. It's like, no.
We played euchre for an hour. It was great. It's like,
oh my God. Like, what do you guys do?
It's horrifying. If you're a straight person listening to this, I need you to start letting your pussy talk. I need your dick to talk. We need to get you guys more.
They need to go to a bar where there's a dark room.
Like
go to a bar where there's a dark room. Try it out.
Seeing guys now too with these bathing suits that are like shorts that are down to their knees.
If they're at your knee or lower, you're doing it wrong. Guys.
Wives of these guys.
You look horrible.
Please get your husbands out of these fucking shorts. It's disgusting.
They look like incels. Like they look like you don't fuck them. If they wear shorts past the knees, wives, you're not fucking them,
like,
right?
I probably wouldn't suck. I probably would still, but
I would hand only for a guy like. If you look like Limp Bizkit, you're getting a hand only. Like I just. That's it.
So anyway,
I saw a lot of shorts like that in Myrtle, actually.
Right, that's exactly
I'm like,
where you
are
would
you
see it.
wearing capris or what exactly? And that tattoo, when was that a good idea?
that scorpion that says
Yeah, I know.
in Chinese letters, it's like
it
barbed
was
wire. That's always the big one.
Fuck the barbed wire.
It's a barbed wire, babe. It's that Gen X.
Sundries.
We'll do a Bible next week. I mean,
we got
this
the
is
two
like
videos in the
horrifying.
Bible next.
But okay, I can go first if you need figures.
I need to think of mine.
Okay, well, I decided that I hate birthdays, and here's why. I just hate when people are like, "Oh my god, it's my birthday! Like, we're gonna do this."
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually the opposite. I'm like, don't talk to me. I hate my birthday. Like, I just don't like having to like. I mean, and it's sweet. People are very sweet, but it's like also I have people on Facebook who have been like, "Happy birthday!" I'm like, "Bitch, you haven't talked to me in 7 years."
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
shut up.
which one are you again?
But it's causing my watch to go off. So I have to turn off all my alerts, which I already do anyway most of the time. But like, I'm tired of that. I'm just like, you don't even know me, bitch. Like, I don't know. And then you have the people who are like, well, and you're not like this at all either. Like, you're very not. No, you're not. Like, it's like, no, on your birthday, you were chill as fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm not. I'm
not flashy.
No, because to me, it's like it's a day. It does commemorate a day.
Cool.
And that's
I'm
cool.
very
That's
proud of
great.
it.
Like I'm
thankful.
I'm surprised I'm still alive, but
also I don't need to be like,
I can
I'm
go
in
out
the center
to eat
of the room.
Yeah,
It's
I can do what you do on birthdays any night of the year. Like I can literally, we can go somewhere.
We
for
traveled
fun,
home my
whatever.
birthday.
Yeah.
And Michael's like, "Are you sure you're okay with flying home on your birthday?" I'm like, "Yeah."
What else am I gonna do?
It's either that or I'm
sit
gonna
at home
still
and
lay
order
on
a
the couch.
pizza. Like literally, yeah, I agree.
So anyway,
birthdays are overblown for sure.
Blow out those candles, but don't overblow.
Sundries. I've never been to market days.
I have.
That's my sundry. Why? Like, why have I never been invited?
Hi.
Why am I? Well, maybe I'm never around.
Well,
so I'm not.
You do
mad.
summer.
I know. I got.
You
I
do
know,
summer
I'm busy.
randoms. Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I've never been there. Is it fun? I don't know because I've never been.
So I randomly went on my 35th birthday. It was a while. It was like me and Michael first. It was like the first year. Me and Michael, like we were like, let's go to Chicago. I'd never been to Chicago, and then it was market days, and we weren't really like super gay at that time. So we were like, what's this?
I know.
So we go, and it was okay. I mean, it's hotter than fucking Chicago.
Well,
that's where I saw dogs eating pups in the basement, licking dog bowls full of beer in Chicago at the jail
Like
cell
sidetrack or something.
Some cell, dark cell.
I can't.
Yeah.
I mean.
So they have
like
a stage. They have like
right. I'm wondering.
B-list
I was
gay
like
singers.
Because my boyfriend went, so I'm asking Joey. I'm like, what was it like? And he's like, I'm so tired.
So he probably went to fucking.
But he was with his like female friend the whole time. So he like went places where she could get in only, and like he didn't necessarily do all of that. But it's like I just wonder. I'm like I feel like I need to go.
Market. It's like literally like there's people selling stuff, and that's really
that's what it is. That why it's called market days? Oh, I thought people were marketing themselves, and you could buy people.
Well, you can't. Well, no, that's in Charles. I'm just kidding.
Oh, and I've never been there.
I'm not actually a fan.
Yeah, so I just like I need to go to.
So you want to go for the experience?
My sundry is, and this is why I'm bringing it up because I also have never been to fucking P-Town or Fire Island, and all my Columbus friends went to. Acquaintances went to P-Town for Carnival, and I'm like, oh, everyone's in P-Town where you like dress up and have fun, and they're there for like the week. You like wear
week?
You wear this past week, yeah.
Yeah.
And now
you were in
some
Myrtle.
of them are still there, and I was in Myrtle, so I'm like looking on the internet, and I'm like, oh, people are in P-Town.
So
where it's
P-Town,
liberal.
I think you have to like really
like
plan a year in
fly
advance, and then take a ferry.
Take a ferry. It gets booked. We need to do it. Though.
Okay, yeah, I think we should.
I think we might need to bring our partners because, like, if we don't, we're gonna be in trouble. Or we could not and just
I'm ready to
share
be
a
in
room.
trouble.
Okay, I would do that.
I'm tired.
Yeah, maybe if we just made it a solo trip, it would be easier.
Yeah, like
especially now that I'm planning for 3.
Yeah, I see people go there too, and I'm like, it seems fun. I have no
like
desire for Fire Island. That would be like a far-fetched.
I don't think Fire Island. I think P-Town looks fun though, and there's a lot of bears there.
Berry, like
yeah.
Fire
Island is like
crowd,
the little twinks from Manhattan on
like 22-year-old
so many
twinks.
drugs, like so many drugs.
Like they don't even know their names at 1 a.m. They're like, what? It's like,
you rich.
so you don't want that.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I just need to do some gay things. That's my sundry.
And I'm gonna play this quick PSA, and then we're gonna be done. The PSA is basically talking about. It's really good. It's this guy talking about. He's like, so and so from this pastor church, and so from this, and so from that. No drag queens. It's like they have this website now that they constantly are keeping up with.
I love this.
So anywho, Well, thank you for the patience.
And thank you.
And thank you for the patience.
Yeah, that's how they say it in Myrtle Beach.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, the
Christmas white
accent,
tea.
I'm looking at them like.
Well, at the end of the day, it's South Carolina.
I mean, that's the biggest problem.
614-721-5336.
614-721-5336.
I want to know about your priest fucking. I want to know about all the people you're fucking.
I want to know what gay things I should do.
Yeah, call us and tell us what's the gayest thing you've ever done. Like,
even if you're straight, what's the gayest thing you've ever done?
if you're straight, I want to know. I want you to ask your
details.
husbands.
Yeah,
I just want their husbands to come on.
Wives, ask your husband
Ask your
what's the
husband if
gayest thing they've ever done. And that includes showering with men in high school.
Yeah, I mean, that's gay.
College, yeah.
College.
I'm thinking of the times when you most likely to college.
We didn't shower, by the way.
No.
Like, we had showers, but nobody showered.
No one showered, unfortunately.
So weird.
I mean, some people did after my gym class, and that was great because I did weightlifting.
You're like,
and so that was a blast.
Did you actually shower?
I did a couple times, and
I
would just stand around.
You're like, oh, I got to put this deodorant on for 45 minutes. Yeah, I know the drill.
Yeah, I saw a lot of dick.
So anyway, we'll keep you updated on my Cialis. We got another couple of trips coming up. I mean, honestly,
literally,
like, yeah, there's a lot of shit happening. So we will do the best we can, but I'm not going to stress about it because I'm 39.
Going on 40. Okay. Good night.
Good night. Thank you. Going on 40.
You're officially going on 40 now.